Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, fucking grabbed a rock, and he hit me in my fucking face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Man, fuck all y'all niggas.
So if you probably guessed that today we're gonna talk about the young lady who got hit in the face with a brick and then went to the internet to air her grievances. So and it's right now it's got in there a little divided depending on, you know, whether you think she deserved it or not. And we're gonna talk about how we feel about it. I don't know, we might get into if she deserved it or not, but
yeah, we definitely will get into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that. Before we start this video, don't think we forgot about y'all on our last video in them comments. We still gonna come to y'all. We still gonna do that. But while you here, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm one of your hosts, TK, aka Young Jeezy.
And I'm Darius, aka the Brickenshaw Ferguson.
That's fire.
And this is MINDTHEGAP.
That's fire.
All right, so what was your first thoughts about the video?
Bro, the first thing I thought about is Craig hitting Debo with that brick, boy.
Yeah,
That's the first thing that came to mind, bro.
Yeah.
It was like, who out here doing that to somebody?
Because that's a crazy thing to hit somebody in the face with a brick.
And then even in that, I don't know how you felt about it, but I definitely thought that Craig was wrong for that.
Yeah, if you gonna fight somebody, you need to fight them straight up. So just seeing, you know, him using that brick was crazy.
And it was after he had put the gun down. It was after Debo had put the gun down.
And if we know anybody who deserved to get hit in the face with a brick,
it's Debo.
And even then, I'm like, he should have done that.
Yeah.
So to hear some dude, especially the way her version of it, from she said she denied giving him her phone number, or giving him any play or whatever for him to hit in the face with a brick. I think it's wild. Yeah. Because me personally, I can't think of anything
anybody can say to
anybody that make me want to hit him in the face with a brick. You know, unless it's like some type of physical harm that might, you know, be about to happen. But just on a selfish reason, just to risk my own freedom, I can't. That's attempted murder. You know what I'm saying?
Time.
So, you know, obviously he was in some type of emotional state to even take it that far.
Right.
So just from that, like, I don't know. And I know, like, a lot of people out there is like, she must have done something. I just want
to reiterate now.
I want to let people know niggas are crazy.
Yeah.
People have done worse for less.
For less.
You know what I'm saying? So
I have seen plenty of videos of men overreacting to women not giving them enough. Now, granted, in those videos I've seen, those women was talking mad crazy to that man or those men. Yeah. But that still do not give you the right
to take it that far.
A brick?
A brick?
That's
especially to me, especially
a cold brick.
Especially if the brick is not readily available. It's one thing if you land on like a stack of bricks or something and it just happened to be there. And like you like knee-jerk reaction, just bow, whatever. Yeah. But to go find a brick, that's premeditated right there. To go get a brick and then do it, that's crazy.
Wild. From her side of the story, with how she told it, if it happened like that, that is crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's a crazy situation.
And like I spoke to some women, you know, about their experiences. Like, people
they do that.
Especially if dudes in front of other dudes, they feel the need to try to assert themselves in some type of way.
Yeah.
They say it's like likely for them to be, you know.
No, that's anything. You know that's the same thing if we arguing and your friends around and you get this.
Oh, you gonna let them say that? It's like
your prize.
So don't get it twisted. People are capable of doing that crazy stuff.
And I've seen women do some crazy stuff. It's more men that do it, but again, that's just what people do. Yeah. People do wild stuff for nothing. You know? So I don't, that's disgusting to me.
What I did find interesting about this whole situation is,
go ahead.
No, it's kind of like when we have grievances against the police or something, or we seeking justice, all of a sudden all this extra footage come out or something saying why they deserve to get hit or something is what I thought was interesting. It's like they went on a lot like there was all of a sudden a smear campaign to like justify her getting hit in the face or like kind of discredit what she was saying.
I would say this. I think in the police way of doing it is to dehumanize the person. Yeah. Where I believe in this situation, it was more so because those situations was like, well, you shot him while he was in the car. Yeah. He wasn't doing anything. You know, there's video evidence of that. Well, he was a drug dealer. It's like, they ain't got nothing to do with this situation. Whereas this situation, it was like, especially when you hear the other guy talk, it's more so, oh yeah, she does this. She's an antagonizer. She go out now again, regardless of what she was doing, unless she did something like she had a blade or something on her.
Which dude you talking about?
The
dude
guy,
with the glasses
the
that
dude
was in
with
the
glasses.
car?
He said the one that said that he was there.
Yeah. See, that's what I find interesting is, like, I saw a couple dudes come out and say they was there, and like did the same thing to try to discredit her. Like, but I didn't hear him give any details of what actually happened.
He did. He had a second video.
Oh, he had a second video.
He did like in the audio. The video was trash. And my wife said he was recording on a potato. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad footage. When he spoke about, like, you know, he said he alluded to saying it wasn't even about a number, and she kind of antagonized the guy to hit her with a brick. I guess regardless, it seemed like he picked up the brick or said something. Oh, you gonna hit me with a brick? Then like some stuff like that. It was like regardless if she said it, you don't do that. You don't do
it with a brick. You know what I'm saying? Because even she was like, "Ain't no way he gonna hit me with a brick. Ain't no way he gonna hit me."
Or she crazy enough to be like, "Hit me with the brick."
Yeah.
I'm not. I understand that because those was men, and she got on the online and was saying, you know, these men didn't help me. This man, and the dude also said she had men there. She said she had friends, she had girlfriends there. She also had men friends there.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He said, why didn't they help her? He said they didn't help her because they know how she is.
Yeah,
she goes out and does these things. And she got plenty of
What
videos.
point do you think her friends was like, oh, he might really hit her with that brick
once it was thrown? Because
that's too late.
Like at what point do you think in your mind somebody gonna throw a brick? If I it have to be somebody I know. It's like, yeah, he probably gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I know people that'll hit somebody with a brick if they pick it up.
But by the time you hit with a brick, it's too late.
Yeah, but even with that, like, say you get hit with a brick and it's like you say it was multiple people there with her. Like, you got D, all right, I'm about to go get him.
Yeah,
right. And
say nobody did. I'm about to go dog powders.
And that's not to say
in the car and dipped.
Yeah.
It's either that everybody know how she is or everybody know how he is too.
Or both.
Or both. So
they see them talking, it was like, oh, that's about to be bad.
Because me personally, like, if I see like somebody pick up a brick or something, even if I don't know, I'm like, hey, you need to chill out, homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta show me a gun or something for me not to say nothing. Even in that situation.
If it's thrown towards you?
If
you see somebody picking up a brick and about to do something to somebody else.
If I'm in a situation, I'll be like,
you in a situation.
Yeah.
Okay. What if you watching?
No, I'm saying if I'm watching, even I'll be like, hey, you need to chill out. Because I've been in a situation like that with ain't a brick thrown, but it's still like somebody about to fight. And I'm like, all right, we can calm down.
I have done that because I feel like, okay, the people that I'm looking at, I know these guys and they'll end up shooting this place up. So I'll be like, okay.
Yeah. We need to de-escalate.
And you know me, I'm cool with everybody in the hood. So it's like, okay, I know this guy, I know that guy. I'm intervening because I know these people.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all don't need to do this. Y'all just mad. Chill out. You know, this is and a lot of times, you know, I'm always on the court, so it's basketball stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. And I've seen wild stuff happening with that, you know. But if it ain't got nothing to do with me, I ain't.
Yeah.
It got to be like, I know people out here.
Yeah.
Before I intervene, because I don't know what's really going on. I think that was the big issue for me where with her, how she kind of like smeared men. I think that was the issue for me where she talked about how men didn't want to help her, men ain't this and men ain't that. Even though she got videos saying, hey, men are not this, women are the natural providers or the original providers. And
I think she said, which I found interesting, because I mean, we kind of just confirm what she said. Her point when she said in that video, what I saw, she was using the word innate protectors.
Innate, I get what you're saying.
And what she said was, if it's a man and you're not in his possession or whatever, so if you're not his sister,
I was
his
getting
mom
to that.
or whatever,
I was getting to that.
You know what I'm saying? Then you likely not to do anything. Now I don't know if that's true enough in general to say that women do that more or not. I don't know that. I'd have to.
I think people in general are like that.
I'm not just mind their business.
Mind their business.
The Dunning-Kruger effect. If people think somebody else gonna help, they're not gonna do anything.
Exactly. You can look at that all the time. Whether it's right or wrong, people out here crazy. That's plenty evidence on fact. Like there was a guy in Walmart. I'll give you a couple examples. So there was a guy in Walmart. He came in. He tried to intervene between this guy and this girl, right? And he said, "Hey man, you don't need to do that." And the dude had a gun, shot him, killed him. Only person that got killed was the person that was trying to help the girl. Only person.
Yeah.
I know a guy, my homeboy, his son, went to go help his sister, and that's his sister, shot and killed.
Yeah. It's happened. Like we said, it's happened. Niggas are crazy.
You right. You know that's your girlfriend's brother, and you did that. So what you gonna do to me if he hit you with a brick? I don't know.
Oh, he do more than that to me, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
I think that was the issue for me. It's the like the smear campaign on like men or women.
But where should that stop? Where should that stop?
What? The smear campaign?
No, us as like just humans culture? In general. Oh, like when do we like just overcome like it don't matter what he got, like this ain't right.
I don't, but see in that situation, say if you walk past, you see somebody pick up a brick about to hit her with it. I don't know what she done.
Yeah,
that was my mom gave me a great example, but with that, my mom gave me a great, not my mom, it was a female that gave me a great example of that. Like this dude, he had like, and my sister, well, and somebody I know, where this situation is separate. It's like this was an example where a guy, lady gave him that can't let go.
That gorilla grip.
Yeah, gave him that can't let go, and he got did some wild stuff.
Yeah,
like shot up a house or something, right? And I got to thinking about that. If I seen that, how do I feel about intervening?
Yeah, shooting up the house.
Yeah.
Like, he already shoot.
Like before, he
got the gun out. But I'm saying if I see a gun,
yeah, it's that. Also, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah,
remember you gave me a great example of that where they were saying, it's just like you don't know the situation. Like you said something like, they always say never hit a woman. Yeah. And then you gave the great example was like, so what if I come home and she drowned 3 out of 4 of my kids?
I'm knocking the shit out of her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's like examples, and then is that like I say,
there's always examples.
There's always examples, and if I come across a situation I don't know, and I'm like,
but here's what I would do. What she do?
No, I'm not doing none of that. In the heat of the moment?
Yeah.
No, I'm not getting in between that. In the heat of the moment.
If I'm walking down the street and I see somebody about to hit somebody with a brick, I'm like, chill.
If I can get to it before it escalates to the brick, then I kind of hey, what y'all doing? But once the brick or the gun is pulled out,
pull out a brick.
Yeah, it's like you think it's a game out here? Like,
I can do that from 20 feet away though. Hey, what you doing with that brick? I don't gotta be right beside her.
Yeah, you're right.
What you doing with that brick?
Right. I can do that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way of putting it, bro.
Homie, what's happening? Oh, she kicked out my son. Oh, and I'll say your thing then.
And I'll say this much too. If he hitting her with a brick, he must got a gun on him because ain't no way you just gonna hit a woman with a brick.
That's why I feel like if somebody got a gun on them, I just pull the gun. Because if I'm gonna hit you in the head with a brick, I already care. I'm already demonstrating I don't care if you live or die. And you can pull fingerprints from a brick, so I don't know if he took the brick with him or not. So
he had gloves on.
So I don't know.
Ooh. So for me, for that situation, what you said is I don't think so. I think how illogical it is. He feel like, well, I can hit it with a brick, but if I shoot it with a gun, that's a whole different.
Because people do.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It don't matter if it actually makes sense.
Because if a person pick up a brick, like it doesn't. Like, his logic is already
I'm just hitting it with a face with a brick.
You feel what I'm saying?
I've been hitting the face with a brick. I'm all right.
Like I know, like having people in my life, I like, and females, and this is not all females, just saying in this particular situation, it was a female.
Yeah.
That was a female that said something happened to her. And then I, being the protector of that person, because I know that person, I was going to do something. Come to find out it was a lie.
Yeah.
Now, I'm about to go out here and do something.
And do some crazy stuff.
And then I was upset.
So I lied.
Yeah. I'm no longer
said
cool.
He did this to me when he really didn't
I'm
do
no longer
anything.
cool with that person to this day.
Yeah.
Love them, was the best one, but so it's like those examples, and then just me knowing people that have died, getting in between stuff that maybe they shouldn't have gotten in between those.
Still, I can't. Like we said, I can't think of anything she would have said to that man, unless she was like, "I got your child kidnapped, and the only way to get them is through me."
But in that moment, you only know after though.
Yeah,
that she got hit with a brick. He only did this because it was my number.
Yeah.
So then,
but that again, there's nothing stop. There's multiple people there from somebody being like, calm down or try to de-escalate. Did nobody even try to be like,
you right? So what
I don't understand why nobody, or was everybody just like this, or like did somebody try to de-escalate, or like what was the situation there? Why? Because either there you gonna see, because either you thought nothing was gonna happen, or you could have saw a dead body,
or you said to yourself, he or she deserved what else about to happen. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I think because that's what my man said. Everybody know her in the computer. She in the community. She's a troublemaker.
Mm-hmm.
She asked for that. She asked for she went over there balling that. Now I don't know if she asked for a brick.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think she asked for the brick,
but
versus just leaving.
I don't know, man. That's a tough thing. I don't think
I need to know what happened.
Yeah, I think
for personally, either way, I think he wrong because
he wrong for the brick situation.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't get it misconstrued. We ain't saying like we need to hear both sides. Nah, he wrong.
Yeah,
he wrong. You know
unless she's lying and she actually did something or like pulled something on him, like I taser you or I got a knife.
But I would think somebody would have said that, especially dudes that came out and was
no, that's what I'm saying.
They was like, yo, she had a tase on or whatever. But
they also said that it wasn't about a number.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know what's what who
so what
I wasn't
was
there. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
so
what
I
was
don't know.
Yeah.
And because I don't know, I'm not intervening.
Yeah.
And I think
I would. Even if I walk by, I'm like, I just want to know what's happening. Am I about to witness a murder or not?
A lot of men have been shot doing stuff like that and hit with bricks. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, they was too close.
Yeah, what if you say? Yeah, he can come get you now.
He gonna have to. He gonna have to.
Listen,
after I get this carry permit, it's gonna be.
Bro.
We
good now. If I got something on me, we good. If I got something on me, we good.
You got a problem? Do you got a problem?
No, you pop out.
It's a shootout. Then they find out, I tried to get a number. Like, come on, dog. Come on.
Now, what I would do, 100%, I'm calling police.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this is a dude out here hit this lady with a brick, license plate number such and such, such and such. He looked like this, that, and the third. Calling police.
No, I do that.
Yeah, but I'm not going over that. I mean, I don't know that lady.
Anonymously.
Yeah, I don't know that lady. And then, like, especially now, regardless of how people feel,
it's like I got shit to lose.
I gotta go home. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, I gotta go home to somebody. Somebody's waiting on me.
I think grace needs to be shown, like in that regard. Like you said, dudes are crazy. They will do the type of stuff that we talking about right now. But also, dudes are crazy enough to kill people that's just trying to help.
Listen, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
both things are true.
So what is the risk factor? I'm not taking the risk of intervening, especially if I know this person is like, if I'm that guy who was speaking, they try to make him, and they trying to say, well, she's not a respectable woman, so you saying she doesn't deserve to pay. He was like, no, I'm not saying that. Well, in my opinion, I don't think he was saying that. I'm saying, hey, she's out here antagonizing people. I'm not going to protect somebody that's antagonizing people, regardless of what happened to her.
I will say, in regard, unless you are, to her point, unless you are related to me or we close to each other, to a certain degree, I'm not going to continue to come to your rescue or your defense if you constantly even put me in a situation where I have to, defend you or whatever.
I watched this lady and she said something beautiful, right? She said she was raised by her brothers, and her brothers always taught her how to protect herself. And it said, at the moment where I go against their wishes of protecting me, I put them in danger. And because of that, I never put them in danger, so I listen to what they tell me. She said, just like if you a bodyguard and you have you have security with you, you have to listen to your security so you can stay secure. If you go outside of that security, not only are you putting yourself in danger, you're putting
them at risk too.
And he said, that's how you got to look at the black men in your life and those around you. If you're doing something for a fact can get you hurt, killed, kidnapped, anything.
If you messing with a crazy dude and you know he crazy, and you got brothers,
you putting them in
danger. I ain't got no choice but to go check the man.
You going against their security, so that's on you. Especially if you looking or wanting protection. Yeah. And I was like, she put it like real, like if we can find that video, bro, she put it like beautifully. Cause I was like, I didn't even think of it like that. But that's why I tell my wife, hey man, if you're going out at night, do this, do that, and that's monsters out here. Yeah. Like I would love to wear my chain and stuff out in LA and all this other stuff, but I know it's a danger with that. Yeah. I would love to carry cash on me and do all that, but there's a danger with that. Yeah. There's a lot of rappers that you see get injured and killed and stuff like that because you're going against like your environment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's wrong or right, but there's monsters out here and you have to understand that there's people out here that you, if you antagonize, you will get hurt. So
I will say, there was another person I heard talking. They was like, in regards to like him hitting her in the face with a brick. It's the way they put it. I can't quite do it, but it was basically the idea was that it doesn't matter how low your standards are. They are never low enough to make me want to lower my standard. So like I don't, like we said in the beginning, I don't know what she said, but I would just leave.
Yeah.
I'm not risking my freedom. No, I'm not doing anything to like jeopardize it, or like you just said, me hitting the face in the brick. I got people that depend on me. If I go to jail or if somebody come looking for revenge for me and they get my loved ones get caught up in it, you know what I'm saying? That's all.
That's not a risk. I'm not a
you know what I'm saying?
Because we got calls we can make, but I'm not making that call over something insignificant.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I got people in my life that I know if something happened to them, I was like, okay, well, what did you do? And I also got people like you, my brother, and my sister. Y'all called me. I know y'all didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ride regardless. Y'all, you don't even have to tell me the full story. But there's some people I'm looking at like, what did you do?
Hold on. Just tell me before I go over there.
Yeah, tell me before I make this call, or before we get up and decide to make a move on something, what did you do? How did this come about? Tell me the full story.
Yeah.
Because I know that you ain't innocent in this situation. And I think that's her problem in this, where it's also the way she have said things, whether it be against women or men or cis women.
Yeah.
Or men. And I think that's where she lost a lot of her credibility.
Yeah.
Same thing like the Draymond Green effect. You know, done so much here that when you do something,
even if you are innocent,
you suspended one game in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it was an accident,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you be doing too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's where she lost credibility. And it's sad to say, but that's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's why even when you go to court, you have character witness.
Yeah.
You have a character witness to speak on
even though like going back to like why I said the smear campaign or something like that. All that stuff is relevant to a degree, but when it comes down to it, what happened that night is all like, because she could be everything they said, and at the end of the day, she could have done none of that.
You 100% right.
And then he got hit in the face with a brick.
It's only the audience that wasn't there,
right?
That's using that information. Now, if we were there and then what she said actually happened, then she's totally in the clear.
Yeah.
But from the people that like us, we don't know anything,
so we go back on going off of we go past evidence, old videos of her statements from people that say they were there.
Yeah, that's all it is. So like we're literally the juror,
and ultimately, I guess in a microcosm like this doesn't matter, but you know, in a bigger sense, stuff like this keeps happening for whatever reason. For multiple reasons.
I don't think it's a keep. I think that's just stuff that happens. People do stuff like that all the time because you got people that's like their temperament is always high low. I watched a video today of a man. He went outside. He broke up with his girlfriend. He just went outside and he was just showing like the damage she done to his car. Yeah, that's all he did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why? What is it about people that they just can't accept no?
I have no idea.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying. What is that a recurrent thing about some people? The rejection they can, the rejection they can't. What is it?
I seen a woman and I done seen men cheat on the person they with. And they be like, I'm leaving. And they be like, no. I just seen the video. It was funny, bro. This dude, he caught this girl cheating with some Dominican or whatever. And he came, he said, nah, it's over. I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? No, don't call me, leave me alone. She jumped on his car to make sure that she was trying to break his window. No, we're not breaking up. She was like, he was like, bro, I just called you.
You already made that choice. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so I don't know.
Like, what is that?
And that goes back to what I was saying. There's monsters out here.
Yeah.
Period. Men, women, children, all that stuff.
But do you think, here's the thing though, sometimes you don't know a monster until the monster show up.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So at what point, like, do you think, what if he one of those monsters that's like, okay, whatever, and then the brick come out before you know what's happening?
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? It's too late now. Once you hear with this, once you hear right there, the monster out, you're like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, at what point did you recognize the brick was coming out?
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to make light of her situation because her face is like,
that's not my situation.
Yeah, so
I hate it for you. I mean, I hate it with anybody, but
what I say, man, for everybody involved, man, is just walk away. Leave people alone, man.
No, I get that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. In the grand scheme of things, whatever happened that night, it ain't worth it.
But about the bigger thing, always protect yourself.
Yeah.
Like even with her, man, have that thing on you. Have that thing on you. Like if he pull out that brick, you like, what's up?
Yeah. Go right ahead. You thought it was sweet out here.
Yeah.
You thought it was sweet out here.
Have that thing out here, brother.
But I don't like that. I don't like that either. Because if he pulled the brick out and then she pulled the tool out, it's like you only had that confidence because you had that tool.
So
Yeah, but I'm saying if she's an person that was doing the antagonizing, like you only that confident if you had the tool.
Well,
but that's secondary.
Yeah,
I'm just saying if you pulled out the tool.
We'll go back to what I said. There's monsters out here, and there's just ridiculous people out here, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be on the lookout for what. You got to find a way to protect yourself between these people.
You got Monsters Inc. And you got Hannibal Lecter.
That's what you got, bro.
Different types of monsters out here.
And you just got to deal with that because we're all under this society, especially in America.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, bro, we deal with crazy, we deal with mentally ill people, we deal with people that's under pressure, we deal with people that's that are poor, and because they poor, that
they feel like they got nothing to lose.
You feel what I'm saying?
If I hit you in the brick, if I walk home, it's the same.
It's the same difference to me.
Same difference to me.
You feel what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with those.
Yeah.
You got to be careful in the environment that you at.
One thing I like, cause listen to what she said with about men are innate protectors and how women are protectors or more likely to protect. I found it interesting because lately I've been hearing that word being thrown around like protect. Like I'll be watching Math Hoffa podcasts or whatever, and then like it. What does it mean to protect? Because I know what I found interesting is a lot of times I hear men use the word protect. It's physical, like it's danger involved. But it's like a one-dimensional. Like if I'm protecting you, I mean physically or whatever. Like what does it mean in totality to be more protective? Because there's women in our life that protect us from ourselves every day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So there's different modes of protection. So why do we go?
Because it's not just we; it's also women.
Mm-hmm.
It's also the
people in general.
They are the ones, not they. Men kind of set the standard on what it was, and then women kind of like put what they wanted out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Provide, protect. Okay, well, I need you to have this and this for this. I need to have you, regardless of big arms or whatever the case is. Or I need you to feel like when I'm around you, I'm protected or safe, right? But I think protected meaning as a whole is like what you said, protect me from myself. Also, like old girls say, my brothers taught me, hey, do not go out at night. Don't do this. If this guy does this, get out of there. That's also protection. Yeah. I feel like that's all, and also the physical aspect of it.
And I think a superior way to fit because it's proactive. I don't want to wait till the incident.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait till the incident to jump in like, oh no.
Yeah,
well, you could have spit that game to her early and prevented him.
We would have never been in a situation. I would never have to go to court.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So there's a physical protection. There's also a mental protection. Like you can, nurture.
I think it's both. It should be both, and I think men also do both. I do the same thing with my wife. I tell her this, that, and the third. But
healthy people do.
But we don't count that as protection. We don't use that as a protection. It's more of hey, be on the lookout, be aware.
Yeah.
But we don't look
at
it.
We don't think of it as, this is his way of protecting me.
So when we have these conversations about gender roles or whatever, we don't bring that up. That's why I thought when that woman, when she talked about it, I thought that was beautiful because I was like, I ain't even think of it like that. But because I do that the same. I do that with all, like any woman in my life, I tell them, hey, protect yourself.
Hey, watch yourself.
Don't put me in a position to have to protect you. Yeah. To where it'll risk my safety or my freedom. Yeah. Because I will, or whatever the case.
I'll take you to a different level.
Yeah, and they know that.
You know what I'm saying?
So like protect yourself.
Yeah.
And if you do something, I tell them all the time, if it's something where I tell all the way to my life, if you do something where you put yourself in a situation where you could have been harmed and you know that, you are on your own.
I agree to that at a certain point, but like it depends on how many offenses have been occurred.
That's also true.
Yeah, because if it's your first, you like I ain't just gonna leave you out there. Like if he just leave you on the side of the highway or something.
No, I don't care about that.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm coming to get you on that.
I'm gonna get you.
No, I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about.
But if it's just like normal, like you know what I'm saying.
If you went out there at a gas station full of men, and you went out there talking trash.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I'm gonna look at you like, what would you think?
Yeah.
You want to know with hyenas, and what do you expect me to do?
Yeah,
like you want me to spin the block?
Yeah,
like you want me to shoot at you because you couldn't think about what your situation or the situation I just told you. Hey, this person did this to me. Okay, bet we gonna handle this. Nah, you know what? I was lying. I lied about that. I wanted attention. Oh, okay. Well, you're on your own next time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like next time, you right about that. I will give you that breathing.
Yeah.
But
you
like,
get that time. But if I find out, you like, hey, because you playing with my life.
Yeah, you playing with my life, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, You can't do that.
Yeah.
Especially if you want protection.
Mm-hmm.
As she said, like all these men looking around, they not doing nothing. They don't know. Your friend, apparently your friends weren't doing that either.
Assuming her friend.
Assuming her friend was there, according to what my man
all
said.
this hearsay getting on my nerves. Like
it's all hearsay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We only talk about hearsay.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard to even judge this situation. It was only the part that I took offense with, who was like
her saying that not being able to see that, you know, why somebody wouldn't jump in
or whatever.
Nigga crazy enough to hit somebody in the face with a brick.
Yeah. And that part too, that's why I was like, boy, who's throwing bricks out here? Because I can't even think of an incident where somebody hit somebody with a brick in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like in my life, like, you know, we from the hood.
Yeah.
So I can't even think.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can understand a knee-jerk reaction. She say something, even though I don't think it's right. You hit her with you slap her or something.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But a brick?
Like you look like you say something else.
What you say? Let me find I got this.
Yeah, say something else. That's wild. So yeah.
It would be crazy if he was at a distance. He had aim like that.
That'd be crazy. I'm definitely not messing with him. I don't care if I am 20 feet away.
Because he got that. That boy a quarterback. That boy a quarterback. I'm about to be behind something. What you doing on that brick?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Like before it get to it, I'll just say, man, walk off, man. She ain't even worth it. Unless they going back and forth. If you going back and forth, I'm not in it.
Until I see somebody reaching for a brick. Then I'm like, hey. Because he reaching for the brick. Then you can be like, hey, you don't need to do that.
Because once he pick it up, I'm in danger now.
Anybody get the brick.
Anybody can get
the brick. Like we say earlier, back up.
Because like you ever seen like animals in the wild and they had they target on this, and then somebody else kind of
and it's like
I got something else over here.
I
don't want to
go over there.
I'm not trying to be that target. Not of that. Especially if I don't know what's going on. If I don't know what's going on, I have zero information, man. I'm not getting involved in that, man. That's scary. Especially when you I know people that's not here no more because of that. Nah, you got it. I don't know what y'all got going on. That's y'all. Y'all should be old enough to be.
I'd have to at least say something, or like you said, call the police.
I'll call the police.
Yeah,
I have no problem doing that.
Hey, this nigga got a brick on the phone. He got a brick. He got a brick.
He got a brick, and he just threw it. He didn't hit it. Oh, she on the ground. I need to come right now. He going to the car.
Do we got a weapon? I don't know, but he had a brick.
He had the brick
though.
I just said he had the brick. Yeah, I called that in. But intervening,
justice.
If I don't know,
I'm all for justice. Are we gonna find him?
Yeah, I'm for justice.
We gonna find him. You know what I'm saying? In the moment, though, depending on
the situation,
like we said, you know, especially
it's at night too.
Yeah,
everybody been drinking. Yeah. No, man, that man could have been drunk, high, anything. I don't know what could have been going on in that situation.
Don't care about anybody.
She could have been drunk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I can't see
again. Not saying we agree with hit him with the face.
No,
either way,
I'm saying
the only
thing I disagree with is her saying that didn't nobody jump in.
Yeah,
you know. And again, I don't know who's there or whatever case. And I don't know how big or small that person was.
Yeah.
Because even the guy that was talking about it, he didn't look like he was going to intervene in nothing anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless of the situation.
Even if it was his sister. Like, you better stop talking.
It would have to be his sister.
Yeah.
So she, like what she said, man, y'all, like you said, like she said, if it's not my possession, then you're not really going to do it. And that's the same with most people. If I see somebody getting drunk, not drunk, but jumped in the club, I'm not going to think, well, 5 people jumping one guy, I need to jump in.
When do you think that changed, though?
What?
Because I remember I would hear stories, like, especially growing up, about how it was more of a community. And, like, if somebody saw somebody doing crazy, like, they wouldn't just let that slide.
Yeah, we're not in them times no more.
Yeah.
We remember that.
When do you think that changed? You think it was the cocaine 80s?
It was less guns.
Yeah.
It was less. More people had more money to where they can live.
The odds you ran into somebody with a gun was low back then. He's like, we about to really scrap.
And on that,
I will say that people were just more likely to scrap back then.
Not only that, people had. I have stuff to lose. I don't want to lose. It was more people in the middle class. Less people that's less poor. Like I heard 50 said the best. He said, you don't never see the person with money starting anything.
Yeah.
He got something to lose.
Unless you 50 Cent.
You absolutely right. I would say this about 50. I don't normally see him start anything.
Yeah.
Now I would say continue. I would
he'll continue something.
I don't know. I don't normally see him start anything. And
it'd be dead quiet.
Yeah.
You see Ja Rule over there?
Yeah, you do that. Because it's already like, I don't like you. And until we talk, dog, it's popping every time. Right? I will say that much.
Why?
But he did say to his point, he was like, man, you don't never see nobody. You don't see the guy with the money starting anything in the club. It's usually
if he wise,
it's usually the person that had a hard time getting in.
Unless you John Morant.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But he just got money.
Let's go back to that.
Money.
It's usually the younger generation.
Yeah.
That's why when you said back in the day, it was like we had value. We had stuff that we stood on. Again, people had money. People weren't trying to be cool. Everybody knew what they were supposed to do and how they were supposed to do. And move and mind their business. And a lot of times, especially with us, in the past, we had other stuff we had to fight. So we had to be a community because we had one common enemy.
Yeah.
So with that being said, and like again, it was less guns, more money being spread around.
People just weren't afraid to. I also think people afraid to scrap
$200.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? House was $5,000. I mean, making $20,000.
Yeah, adjust for inflation though.
Okay, $20,000. Yeah. Listen, if I'm making
it was doable.
If I'm making $26,000 a year and my house is $5,000 to $13,000.
My grandparents' house was $14,000.
Come on, man.
That's how much they house.
The average house is $40,000. Yeah. $400,000, and the average home income is $50,000. But if you do like the mold, the one that come up most often, it's like 30-something. So no, the only thing they got to adjust for inflation is the word inflation. Yeah. Nothing else. Nothing else got adjusted. So yeah, I think it's like if more people had more security on what they had, I think a lot of these incidents wouldn't happen. People don't care about what they lose.
Yeah.
So, but I think and social media. I think social media. I think back then it was hard to capture stuff. That stuff became legend because somebody told a story of a story.
Yeah.
Now it's like we got enough video to see stuff, and now people are easily influenced by ridiculous stuff, whether it be music, TV, movies, stuff online, whatever. Everybody trying to be a character.
I don't know what influenced you to hit somebody in the face with a break.
Craig.
he's like, if I ever get my moment, if I ever run into Debo.
Craig, he must have felt you with Debo.
Yeah.
Again,
how small was he? Like, do we know how the dude stature that got the brick?
I seen a thing where they said the dude with the brick spoke out, but I think it was just clickbait. Not sure. I didn't click on it. At that point,
he wouldn't be smart if he did.
That's what I'm saying. But again, okay then. How many times do you see people with guns knowing they felons and the police like, let's go ahead and get them?
Yeah.
Oh, you out? Or you showing that you came to this birthday party? Let's go ahead and get him. He got a couple warrants.
Yeah.
He know that. Oh, you gonna shoot this person on cam and then post it? Oh, you on live?
Yeah. Or you gonna make a song about it?
Yeah. So
I got the body buried in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah.
Just for those clicks. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
Because I want to know, because I was like, why did the dudes who were there spoke out? It's because they felt like they had to defend themselves.
I don't know why they spoke out. Because don't nobody know y'all was there.
Yeah.
But I also
they do.
See, I also would say I think he spoke out to be like, hey man, y'all feeling bad for this lady? Y'all think this lady did this, that? Let me tell y'all something. First of all, because apparently to him, it wasn't even about no number.
Yeah. And
she had people that with him and didn't nobody else do it. And
then tell me what it is about.
And she be out here bothering people all the time.
Yeah. But that's I gotta watch that second video, but unless you tell me something crazy.
Video, you need to just listen to it, because that video is trash.
On the potato?
On the potato, bro.
Because unless you tell me something crazy, like this woman's a supervillain, I still won't understand.
No, the brick is too much.
Yeah, I still don't understand why the brick.
I think he was just defending his position in terms of why I didn't help.
Yeah, why he didn't do it.
Because I don't feel like I should have to help somebody that's looking for trouble.
Yeah.
Right? I think a person being mauled by a tiger is, terrible. But if you out there in the jungle with
over there with his stick,
it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm not going over to stop that tiger. Unless I got something, I'm not stopping the tiger. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. Like, that was stupid. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't saying the tiger should have mauled you, but you should have left it alone, or whatever the case is. So,
or it was too late by the time you realized what was happening.
And I want y'all to understand, bro. There's always three sides to a story. There's the people that's watching, there's the people that's involved, and there's just the truth, like the absolute truth of what happened. And you whatever side you on is whatever side you on. And you're not wrong for that. Unless you're just being ridiculous about a situation, but you should know that. And some people don't. But I'm not
Like the people that saying like she deserved to get hit with a brick.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that, bro. Like I don't.
That's
see,
ridiculous.
I don't see how you jump to that, bro. Like I don't care what.
She would have to have a weapon, bro, and threaten him to do something for him to be
unless you got some heat like that to show me, like ain't nothing you can really show me, like she deserved to get hit in the face.
And to be honest, bro, any time, and I done said it before, anytime somebody put their hands on somebody else over words, bro, it's hard for me to agree with you on anything.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to just be like, yeah, you should have punched me for saying that. It got to be something really egregious.
Yeah. Like my mom would have had to just die or something. You said something
crazy. It had to be something. And
even then, I'd be like, you should just left. But I perfectly understand if you haul.
I understand why you did.
Yeah, I can understand that reasoning.
So, yeah. But I also would say, man, there's monsters out here, and if you mess with these monsters, they tend to mess with you back.
If anything, protect yourself.
All times.
At all times.
Mayweather showed me that.
Yeah. That's funny on different levels.
Yeah.
That's funny on different levels.
I thought you would like that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, bro, I hope they catch this nigga because they no telling he might be a serial bricker.
Bro, he might be.
Might be.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we just can't have somebody hit people in the face with bricks and nothing happen. We might drop this episode, then we walk outside one day. Like, I heard y'all was talking. It's like, yeah, he thought it was a game. You thought it was a game. It's like, whoa. I be out there. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing.
And I wouldn't even scream that. I also say that. If I'm in a situation where I got hit with a brick or something happened to me, I'm not looking for nobody to help me.
Nah, man. If I'm sitting there and somebody got a brick and they about to hit you, I feel crazy not, doing nothing.
I don't think nobody helped me.
Well, that's you.
Yeah, I don't
that's
think
you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If somebody about to hit me in the face with a brick, I know you're going to do something.
Oh, I'm doing something. If it's you, yeah, of course. I know you didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I know you.
Yeah.
I know you.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Till you find out differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like, he was talking bad shit.
Like, do you say that?
I said it.
Like,
I said it.
I might have to hit your ass with a brick for saying that.
I'd have to hit you myself. I didn't even know you was capable of those words.
You put me in danger just now, boy.
I'm saying? I'm a new man. I'm not even the same no more.
Oh, you see that episode of Law and Order with that dude, that little kid? He was like a sociopath. And he was like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie." He was like, I'll make it real quick. So it was a kid. He was a sociopath, and he had killed this psychologist's son. And the psychologist thought the kid felt bad, but then the psychologist was like, "Nah, bro, he's exhibiting signs of a sociopath. He doesn't feel anything. He doesn't care about this." And then they had the court, and they had kind of let the kid off or whatever. So the dude was like, the kid walked by and said, "I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie, I really didn't mean it." And then when everybody, he kind of turned his head, and the dude, he got mad. "How you gonna take this?" He pushed this policeman, took his gun, shot the kid in court, outside of court. Bow.
I understand why you did it, but you gotta go to jail, my man.
You gotta go to jail. You gotta go to jail, bro. I don't care if they don't believe. He said, "Man, he gonna do it again." He said he gonna do it again, and I'm here to save society. Bow.
If no other reason. So even if like that's what I'm saying. Even if you like, do you think those dudes should at least call the police or something?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like if you're not doing at least that, then what you doing?
You gotta at least do that. But unless you didn't really care about it.
Yeah.
Unless you
have to just not give it absolute shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They probably didn't. She would, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if she walk around and she has a problem with like men and she exhibits that, or she says something about men while she out there, or y'all know her from the community, or you know her personally, she says something about like men like this, I don't only like women because men. Like, I can understand why you do it. Not saying you should, but like, I don't know why. I don't know why people act like when people are shitty people.
When shit happens, it's like,
y'all act like y'all like, well, we still gotta help this person. Yeah, do this person. Y'all, it's only that person's situation, but knowing that if you was in that situation, you would do the same thing.
Yeah,
because that's how I put myself in this. Like, this person was a shitty person. It's the same thing, like I said earlier, like with Draymond Green. Like when he got ejected in the finals, it was like it looked like an accident, but it's Draymond Green. Yeah. You typically do stuff. So when stuff is in question, it's like, man, okay,
you don't get the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, and if you out here, and
I will say,
if you out here slapping white men, and it may be a skit, but if you out here slapping white people, if you out here, talking down on men and women, or you put yourself in a if you make it man or a woman, it could have been a man that got hit with a brick, and I'd be like, that's wild.
Yeah.
It could have been reversed. But if I look at videos and you a shitty person, it was like, I understand why nobody helped.
Yeah.
You know, and I understand, period, why people don't intervene with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, man, feel bad for her? I don't really feel bad for her. I'll take that back. I wish that didn't happen to her.
Yeah.
I don't like to say that.
No, I wish it didn't happen to her. Like, a brick in the face is crazy.
I'll say this. I don't want nobody to get hit with a brick, but now that we know there's a serial brick thrower out here, we gotta get him off the street. Like, we gotta get him off the street.
We gotta get him off the street.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I would hate for anybody to get hit with a brick for nothing or for talking.
Yeah.
But because that happened,
I don't want the precedent set that you could just hit somebody with a brick.
No, bro, I do not want that.
And then have the internet defend you.
Bro,
like,
no, bro. I don't want nobody defending that.
Yeah, you just walking out here free. Like, I don't want that precedent set.
I'm only defending the fact that I understand why nobody helped her, and I understand that I want her to understand that too. Yeah. Like, hey, come on, man. People think you a shitty person. If people think I'm a shitty person and something happened to me, I understand why nobody. I'm not even looking for it.
Yeah. All the shit you don't talk to over the years. They're probably like.
But I'm also like 50 now. I ain't started nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't started nothing. I done said some
Well,
things.
with you, I don't know. You may have not intended to start anything, but somebody took something the wrong way.
I'll take that. As long as you know I was
like
honest.
Bayana, he was talking mad shit. And he would not let it go.
As long as you know I was honest.
You'll follow somebody to their car. Oh, so you gonna leave?
I ain't doing that.
You just gonna leave?
I ain't doing
Hey,
that.
hold up.
I ain't doing that. But I will talk mine.
You gonna have somebody spin the block, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You will.
And I understand why nobody will help me.
Yeah.
And I respect it 100%.
I'm at least go TK. We need to leave.
Yeah, no, we leaving.
We need to leave.
I'm married now, so I leave now. I don't even hesitate with that shit. I was like, man, I ain't even about to argue with you about this, man. It's over with. But I ain't got too much more to say about that.
I don't either, man. I think I just think the whole thing is interesting about just how extreme the positions are on this.
I think that's the problem. It's how extreme it is. I get what side you on, but it's how extreme it is.
Especially since we weren't there. Like, I don't understand how you either be like, agree fully with her or agree that, oh yeah, she deserved to get hit with a brick. Like, I don't understand
or say that somebody should have jumped in.
Yeah.
I don't know how you just on all three levels. It's like, where are we in a society where we don't understand like the little things that happen in between situations? Like, we all have been and watched something like, oh snap, damn, I wish I should have did this or I should have did that. But in the moment, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Or like with somebody hitting somebody really, he should have hit her, but she talked nasty.
Having the people out there that could have just been out there eating or something, but then
yeah, I'm not putting down my food for that.
Yeah.
No.
That sounds crazy to say out loud.
That's
what a lot of people do. Like I said, bro, I'm not putting it down.
Okay then.
I'm not putting it down.
Okay then.
But I'm gonna check what's happening. Like,
I'm
y'all good? What's happening?
I'm looking for security. Yeah. Security, man. Something over there about to happen, cuz.
I quickly get security. I would have got security before that.
Yeah, I would have got that.
When they was heating up, hey,
no, I wouldn't care about that. It's just people arguing. I watch people argue.
Nah.
I went to the Soul Circus to watch these two women argue.
We seen people argue, but we also know that point. We can spot that point was like, oh, it's about to go down.
Yeah, it's about to go too far.
Security. For my own safety. I need you to check
by
that
himself. He ain't had no friends. Oh, yeah, he ain't nobody check him.
We need to go.
And then her friends looking. I'm like, ain't nobody checking this? I will say this. If I see her friends with her, or his friends with her, I'll be like, okay, that's with them.
You definitely got to move before I move.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I still might say something, but if y'all don't move, I might call y'all. I'm gonna interrupt her little video and be like, these niggas, they really ain't shit.
To be real with you,
Yeah.
I'm doing my own video. So
like,
these are her friends. She out here trying to say that we ain't doing that, but these are her friends.
Yeah. I was waiting on them.
Yeah. They didn't feel like she was in danger, so I ain't feel like she was in danger.
Yeah.
So yeah, if they ain't jumping, I definitely ain't jumping at. You got friends, cause if her friends were,
that's at least.
Yeah. I'm not doing.
If your people ain't I'm 50 feet behind them.
I'm definitely listen. I'm definitely ain't doing.
I couldn't get to you fast enough if I wanted to.
If you got friends, male friends especially, I'm definitely not doing.
You think it was I don't think any of your friends were gay. Some gay dudes usually be the first ones to jump out like, hey, this ain't going down.
Yeah. Girl, you need to stop.
Get you a gay friend home, girl. But the way she was talking about on the other video, I don't know.
They probably was gay.
Yeah. Well, it's not. They probably was gay. It's probably like the way she was talking. I don't know. It's like she's all the way woke enough for their community. But I don't know the intricacies of like what she said and that was wrong or right. So
regardless, man, she shouldn't have got hit with a brick.
Yeah.
Though I am glad that we know we can identify somebody that is out here crazy enough to hit somebody with a brick. He got to be off these streets.
He got to go.
I like I said, anything less than a knife or a blade or something that she had on her threatening him.
Can't see it.
Or mace.
I
or
can't
something.
see
even
it,
with mace, I'm just like, man, even with that, both of y'all should have just walked away. But I ain't got nothing else, man. We can talk too long about it.
Yeah. What y'all think, man? I'm not gonna ask you if you think she deserved it because I think you think she deserved it.
No, I want to know how many of y'all are wild out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you tell me what in that situation, tell us what you would have done. Not her situation. This the
tell
people
us what
watching.
you would have done in that situation. How would you have handled that situation?
This is what you want to tell them, like the people that was watching, or her or him.
I want every perspective that you feel like writing.
Yeah. Okay,
just write it all
cool
down. If you were the bystander, if you were her, if you were the dude with the brick, I don't know why you want to be the dude with the brick, but okay.
I mean, you can explain yourself with that.
You might be able to give me a reason I ain't never thought of to pick up a brick.
So I'm saying, brother, it was a lot of perspectives on this. I was like, okay, I ain't see it like that.
Yeah,
but that's all I got.
I ain't got no more talk.
Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm TK, aka Young Jeezy.
And I'm Darius, aka the Brickishaw Ferguson.
And this
is Mind the Gap.